Hello and welcome back to Life's Canvas, everybody. Season 2. This is the last episode of Season 2. This is episode 10. Today is Sunday. This should have been recorded yesterday, but yesterday was just kind of a wacky day for work for me. It was really wild, so I really didn't have any time to record, and by the time I was going to record it, it was like 11 o'clock, and I was like, I'm going to bed. So happy Sunday, everybody, I guess. So yeah, season 2 is done, guys. This is crazy. This is crazy how I started this back in March, and now we're in August and season 2 is done. Now season 3 is gonna have a couple of new faces, and probably one old face that you've seen on the podcast before, but it's gonna be, I think, a good podcast for season 3. I think season 3 is gonna go pretty off with the rails, but no, work has been just go all week long, I feel like. So yesterday somebody told me that in the paper, my official thing for my children, my last official thing with my ex-husband, let's just say, is in the papers now, so he knows he has to be there for it. Now, will he show? I don't know. I guess that's up to him. If he really wants to see his kids and he wants to be in their lives, he really needs to step up. But if not, I always tell my kids that I love them, and I always tell them that I'm always going to be here for them no matter what. I'm not leaving. But there is something I wanted to read regarding to my past, regarding to what I've been through when I was married to him. Pretty much it's not really a quote. Sorry guys, still so tired. It's not really a quote, but it is something that I think would relate to a lot of people, men or women, that have stayed in a relationship or marriage that was very, very toxic. And people thought like we were okay, that we were, just this happy-go-lucky couple. No. So it goes. Sorry, I still need to adjust. Just woke up not too long ago. So it goes, I stayed even when I knew I wasn't loved. I stayed when the silence hurt more than your words. I stayed through the empty text, one-sided efforts, and the way you looked at everyone else like they mattered more than I ever did. And that says everything, not about you, but about me. It shows how badly I wanted it to be me. It shows how badly I wanted it to be you, how much I was willing to break myself down piece by piece just for the smallest chance that maybe you'd choose me back. I wasn't desperate for love, I was desperate for your love. There's a difference. I didn't want just anyone, I wanted you. The way I saw you, the way I imaged us, it felt too real to let go of it. Even when you gave me nothing to hold on to. Loving you felt like chasing a ghost. I swore was real, and it maybe was, but you couldn't admit it Or maybe I made it all up because hope was the only thing that kept me going. But the truth is, no one should have to try that hard to be loved. No one should have to beg for something that's meant to be given freely. I stayed through the pain, and if that doesn't show you how much I cared, nothing ever will. It's wild. That is straight up wild. Yeah, wow. I don't really have words for that one because that was me. I tried to show all my love and all my affection and all. I gave everything to him. And still, it was always one-sided text. It was always me trying so hard. Why? Why does it always have to be the other person who has to try so hard for your attention, for your love? It's not worth it. And that day when I did, get seriously hurt by him, I realized that this needs to stop. It needs to end here, and it needs to end now. And I put my foot down and I said, no more. And he looked at me like I was crazy. And I said, you can think of me whatever way you want. I've had enough. Enough was enough. And he didn't know if I was serious. And when I did sign the divorce papers, and when I did, take a deep breath, and I was like, it's over. Everything's over. I do want to say, I have no idea if he's listening to my podcast. I don't really care if he is. I do want to say, though, is that you failed as a father when you damage the emotional stability of the mother of your children, knowing that she is their primary source of strength and emotional support. You damaged me. There will always be a piece of me that will always stay damaged. And that is okay. But I will not allow you to damage our children. My children. Because you have not been around. So if you are listening, and I don't care if you are or not, you will never hurt my kids again. They will not grow up in a home anymore that has no stability. They are stable, and they are loved, and they are well taken care of by me and somebody who loves them like they are his own kids. But you have damaged their mother, which is the saddest thing. Because I fought for almost 6 years of our marriage for you just to turn around and damage everything. But it's okay. I'm still on my 2 feet. I'm still working, and I'm still busting my butt off for my kids. Not even our kids anymore at this point. They are my children. Because they do not ask about you. They do not care about you. You have damaged me and those kids so much that my little girl wakes up screaming, sometimes crying, and so does my son. And I'm always going to be there for them. I'm always going to tell them I am here and it's going to be okay. Let it out. Scream at the top of your lungs if you have to. No one in this household will judge you. Not even God. So, I hope you do watch this episode of my podcast so you can understand how serious I am protecting my kids from you. I'm trying to protect their happiness and their love and their emotional stability. Trying to keep them protected away from you because you have done enough damage and they do not need any more of it. So, anyways, guys, geez. Yeah, that had to come out. That really had to come out. Yeah, speaking of seasons, okay, so I know I took a break for season 2 from season 1 to season 2 for 2 weeks. Probably gonna do the same exact thing for season 3. Take a couple of weeks off, and then restart it. I will still do my little short videos. I think I'm gonna do a couple today because I'm so behind on that. You guys are probably thinking, where's all the little short videos? Meant to do one yesterday, meant to do one the day before, meant to do one when the big horse ran. Kind of was nerve-wracking, so I didn't really have time. But I will say, I will try to keep up now since work has kind of slowed down just a little bit. Not a lot. But I just want to say that just love you for you. Do not change for anybody. Do not change for your spouse. Do not change for anybody. Because at the end of the day, what's the point? Will it make you happier? No. So do not change for anyone. Love yourself unconditionally. So, I end season 2 with that note. And I love you guys very much. And I still thank you all for all your support. And I will see you guys in some short videos, but I will see you guys again with a special guest in Life's Canvas season 3. Love you guys. Bye.